Coming to you from the innovative, immersive Hyundai Virtual Next Weather Sphere. This is Next Weather.
And we're all keeping an eye on the forecast for Friday's Parade of Champions. But first, we have to deal with another system headed our way. Back to the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere with Bill.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Uke. It's the break between a few systems. Bottom line for that, and I'll get to the details in a moment, it is going to be very cold and windy. Dry, but cold and windy. So tonight we're looking at Bethlehem. This is an area that we have the winter weather alert out, and it will be up this evening until midnight or 4 a.m., depending on where you are. And it's for the Poconos as well, as we get that mix that transitions over. Dry right now, but boys, another big weather system. Look at all this color on the map. I say the prettier the map, the worse the weather. Well, you got some pinks in there. That's that winter precip. You have the green that's working up. That is the rain. Starting to see some light rain showers working into our area. Not everything reaching the ground, but over the next couple of hours, wintry type weather for the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos. Whether it's sleet or a little freezing rain, maybe a little snow. It's not a big snowmaker, and this will all transition to rain for you guys later on. Elsewhere, we're going to be watching rain move into our area. At 11 o'clock tonight, temperatures will be slightly warmer than they are right now, so there will be rain in our area. That on top of snow could cause some problems, but the road crews, I've said this a few times, have done an amazing job, at least from my eyes and what I've seen, clearing all these roads out. So that's great. That's helpful. But then overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, it's going to be a wet start to the day. So allow yourself some extra time for your morning drive. Rain is going to be around. Spots that picked up the 6 to 8 inches of snow could be flooded in spots. Not widespread major flooding, but, you get some of that snow that blocks up the drains. You get a half an inch of rain, and then, next thing you know, you got some standing water. You're not paying attention. Could be, kind of take the wheel like that. So just be careful driving around tomorrow morning. We get to mid-morning. This is all rain, by the way, and it starts to taper off. By noon, this system is gone, and that opens up the door for some dry weather for the rest of Thursday and Friday. How much rain? Well, quarter inch to about a half an inch of rain is what we're looking at. Not a huge deal, but the snow that's already there on the ground, coupled with that, will cause some of those localized areas. All right, so the parade begins at 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday, goes up Broad Street, as you know, works its way toward the Art Museum. It's 33 degrees. That's the air temperature, but the feels like is going to be 24 at that time. I mean, folks, you guys are going to be standing out for hours and hours. The feels like temperature with the winds never getting above freezing. And it's one of those days you cannot layer enough. I mean, this isn't Antarctica, right? But when you're standing out there and it's a wind chill of 20 or 24 or 23 and the wind's just hitting you, especially, it's funneling down Broad Street with the buildings, it's going to bite you after a while, and we're going to see these temperatures. It's sunny, but it is going to be into the 30s with wind chills below freezing all day. So it's a very cold day. Quick snapshot of Saturday, an update of Futurecast. We move into our next weather maker. Dry in the early morning hours. All the blue is snow. Tracking another wave of snow working on into the mid to late part of the morning, into the early afternoon before this transitions over to rain. And so that is why we are on weather alert again as we get on into the weekend. All right, so let's now talk about your extended forecast. We'll open up the door so you can see behind and look out over the city. So tomorrow, you got 48 degrees. We're going to drop the temperature to 38 as we talked about for you on Friday. Saturday, we bring in snow. Then it switches to rain Saturday night and Sunday. Sunday, we're going to be knocking on the door of 60 degrees. But it's also going to be raining, maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain, possibly some thunder and lightning, and wind. So it's not a nice day. Weather alert for both days. After that, it's a strong cold front. We're dry Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But once more, temperatures struggle to get above freezing any hour during the day. So another deep freeze. Lots going on. Several weather alerts. That's weather forecast. We'll be right back.